Hi, and welcome to the Purpose, Power, and Profit Society. I am your society leader, I guess is what we're going to go by. I'm Kymberly Smith. I'm also known as the Purpose Catalyst, and I have taken on the mission of helping women identify their purpose, transform their pain into power, and activate their genius in order to create those coins in multiple streams, not just one. So welcome to the Purpose, Power, and Profit Society. It is my honor and pleasure to have you. I created this podcast and community, so to speak, because I wanted a place for women to come to feel comfortable, to feel vulnerable with other women, to let down their hair and say, look, I don't know it all, but I am willing to walk with all of you to learn it and to learn more about me. I believe that one of the things that we lack right now in our society is a sense of vulnerability. We don't know who we can disrobe in front of. We don't know who we can share our secrets with. And let's be honest, reality TV doesn't help. Past experiences don't aid us at all if we still harbor the animosity in our hearts. Thus leading to my second point. I help women overcome those struggles. Listen, if we're ever going to move forward, get anywhere, really start living an intentional life, it requires us to live purposefully, intentionally, and to live in a forgiving manner at all costs. Listen, people are going to consistently do things, and likewise for you, you're going to make mistakes. But the point is that if we walk in forgiveness in our lives, it will not take the toll that we've allowed things to take in the past. So I help women deal with their pasts so that they can live in their present and have a more intentional future. It's absolutely necessary. There is no way that we can help others if we can't get past ourselves, identifying our purpose, and two, get past what happened to us. And it also requires a perspective shift. It didn't necessarily happen to you. It happened for you. It happened to help make you. I want women to start seeing their struggles more as an incubator for greatness. Yes, some unfavorable things happened. Yes, people left. Yes, you felt neglected. And I would never make light of any of that. I totally understand where you're coming from with that. But the fact that you're listening to this podcast says that you're still standing. The fact that you're listening to this podcast says that you're still taking it day by day to give it your all. The fact that you're listening to this podcast says that you have purpose and you're ready to unleash and find and discover your power, aka become your own superhero. Also, let's talk about this for a moment because I want you to also know that in this podcast, listen, I'm a faith-filled woman, and so the principles that I teach are based on my faith. So you're going to hear me talk about Jesus, you'll hear me talk about faith, you'll hear me talk about putting feet to your faith, you'll hear me talk about very Christian principles. I hope that doesn't bother you, just like I'm not affected by anyone else's faith. And you'll see that there are different people on the podcast who believe in different things. But the truth of the matter is, it still remains the same. We all still believe in God. So I want you to join us on this journey. It is going to be amazing. I have some of the best guests in the world that are going to bring you their knowledge, their skills, their talent, their abilities, and most importantly, their stories. And they're going to help you move forward in life. They're going to help you transform into a better you. Why not now? Why not take advantage of the numerous people available that are willing to share their lives with you? So I'm hoping that you'll do the same. Listen, you can find me on social media. I am on Facebook at Kymberly Smith Purpose Catalyst, and I'm on Instagram at Purpose_Catalyst. Oh, by the way, Kymberly is spelled Kymberly. Yep, my mom did it to me, but it's okay. Listen, most people can't spell it, but just in case, it's Kymberly. I cannot wait to connect with you. There are so many awesome things that I am going to bring to this podcast so that you'll be able to move forward in life like never before. I want this to be a groundbreaking year for you. There is no reason why 2018 cannot be your best year. The only reason that it wouldn't be is if you didn't put forth the effort. And if you're listening to this podcast, it means that you're willing to do the work. The world requires you to do the work because we're waiting on you. We're waiting on you to put on your cape, come join us in superhero school, and I want you to make as big of an impact on the world as possible. We need you. We need you with your gifts. We need you whole. We need you with your skills. We need the way that you bring your flavor to the world. We need you. And so I'm glad that you are joining this journey with us. I am glad that you will be following this podcast and listening to my awesome guests. But most importantly, I'm glad that you're taking the first step to become the new and improved you. Oh, and to start making some extra coins. All right, listen, this is Kymberly, your Purpose Catalyst. I cannot wait to interact with you. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.